Welcome, everyone. This is Henry Vigeant. Thank you all for being here tonight. We have a short business overview for solar. My company is called Viridian Energy, and just take some notes and relax. And I believe you're going to love the information we're going to give you now. My background was in 10 years. I was in the seafood industry. I ran a warehouse, became a general manager there. After that, I owned and operated 3 successful restaurants. But I have been in direct sales now for 18 years, and I have been a top producer in many companies. Now, recently, I just moved over to Viridian Energy because I see the opportunity in solar. Solar is the #1 trend in the United States because it's just a smart energy choice. Now, a little bit about Viridian. 6-year-old publicly traded company. They're a green energy category creator, just like Google is a category creator when it comes to the search engines, as Apple is a category creator when it comes to music and numerous things. So when you're going to hear about green energy and solar, you're going to hear about Viridian Energy. They partnered up with the #1 solar company in the United States, which is Solar City. And we're going to talk about that company in just a few moments. Numerous accolades that the company has. I'm just going to touch on a few of them. Ernst Young Entrepreneur of the Year. Direct Seller's News Top 100 3 years running, and I think it's going to be this year as well for the 4th year. Now, I love this slide. It's going to show you the company that we keep, okay? Now, in 1991, Starbucks got this award. 1997, Amazon, then Google, then LinkedIn, and now Michael Falquist with Viridian Energy has earned this prestigious award. It's just an unbelievable opportunity to show you, where the company is going. Now, they'll also have the Direct Seller Association give Viridian Energy the Rising Star Ethos Award. Now, if you don't know who Elon Musk is, let me just give you a little bit of insight. He's the chairman of Solar City now. He's also the CEO of Tesla Motors. And you might know of a company called PayPal. Well, he was the founder and owner of PayPal when they first started. So everything he touches turns to gold. So we're so happy that he's leading the charge in the solar explosion with Solar City. Now, a little bit about Viridian. For the last 6 years, they've been experts when it comes to energy deregulation. They also have a beautiful renewable energy package with 50% green energy options and a 100%. And hundreds of thousands of customers have been serviced by Viridian Energy, and more to come in the future. So they've been in multiple different states, growing across the United States, and now they took on the solar expansion. And we'll touch base a little bit about what they do later on in the presentation. But I want to focus on solar right now, because when Viridian took on Solar City as partners, I looked at this industry and it just absolutely amazed me. Now, first of all, let's look at energy as a whole. It's so brand new. It hasn't even scratched the surface in the United States. Deregulation's only happened in less than half the states across the nation. It's such a big trend, and electricity and gas and solar, and it's just so new and fresh, and most people don't even know what's going on there. So our job is to educate them as well. So you can see something really special here. First of all, you can see where we opened up for electricity and gas on the East Coast on all these orange states. The blue states like Virginia, for natural gas, but there's also natural gas in New York and New Jersey and Maryland. But electricity we just opened up in Rhode Island, Massachusetts just opened up, and then you can see all these sunspots. Those were all the states we have open for solar currently right now. But just about 30 days ago, we opened up Nevada for solar. Okay, and in a couple of months from now, I hear the month June is the month we're looking at for Texas. They're going to open up electricity, and soon after solar there, which is going to be a huge explosion in Texas. And then my home state of New Hampshire, we're following them for electricity soon after. But you can see where Viridian Energy is making their mark in the United States, and it's such a great opportunity and at a ground floor basically it's a ground floor opportunity. So definitely, this only happens once in a lifetime when you catch a trend in such a new market. Now, why is solar something really cool? Well, you can save money with solar right away. You can absolutely free installation with no hidden cost. You can lock in low fixed rates for up to 20 years, free monitoring and maintenance. Now, you don't ever have to worry about the cost of energy going through the roof on a polar vortex or anything like that. It's just a very smart choice. Now, when I researched this solar industry, I found out only 1% of the United States use solar. And the reason why was cost. Okay, most people could not afford the $10,000 to $40,000 package, right? But that's all changed. Now it's free now. Think about it. It's free. Most people are going to dive into this, and the timing is absolutely perfect. Solar City has now made it cost-effective for the average person to get solar. Like I was just touching base on this. Just in 2012 and 13, the solar installations matched the past 30 years. Think about that. 30 years of development. And in 18 months has matched the number of installs. In 2014, another increase of 30% over the past 2 years. You can see where it's going through the roof. I talked about this 1% of the United States uses solar now, and then predictions are that 50% of the energy usage from the United States will be in solar in the next decade or so. Okay, so all states will be allowing solar leasing by the end of 2016. So you can see our company has a very aggressive model to go across the United States and allow the average person to get that free solar that we're talking about. There's two ways to become a solar representative with Viridian Energy. One is the SunRoom. You get complete direct sales opportunity. It's free to join. You're going to get a beautiful website. I'm going to show you just a moment here. And then you're going to get marketing materials and earn up to $300 for a referral fee. And I'm just going to show you what it's called the SRP, a SunRoom partner. Okay, so I bring on a SunRoom partner. The SunRoom partner is going to bring on his customers. Just say Jerry is a SunRoom partner. I brought on Jerry. Okay, so every time Jerry brings on a customer, he's going to earn $300. All right, pretty simple, right? But since I'm a solar franchise owner, I'm going to earn $100 bonus on every one of his customers. I'm going to get also residuals and 20-year commissions, and everything that Jerry does. There's two ways. I said there's two ways to get started with this company. One way is the SunRoom Associate. The second way is an energy franchise. You're going to have the ability to grow a solar sales force, earn extended bonuses and commissions for 20 years, and have those residuals come in every single month because the customer's not going anywhere. You're also going to have the ability to market electricity and natural gas in all those states we talked about. Your higher earning potential and leverage in this company. You have a turnkey system, just like the franchise, with all the training materials and marketing materials needed. And we also have this beautiful car program for an energy franchise owner. Now, I wanted to show you a perk for an energy franchise owner, which is a lead payment. So every time you put in a customer that wants a free proposal, you're going to get paid up to $30, right? So let's just grab a little highlighter here so I can show you. If you just go and get they're not going to pay you for 1 to 3 leads per month, right? They're paying for production here. 4 to 6 leads in a month, you can get $10 for each lead. 7 to 9 leads in a month, you're going to get $20 for each lead. That's 20 times 7, it's $140. 10 or more a month, you do the math. If it's 10, it's $300. It's pretty simple. And having our team, we also earn overrides. For instance, if I was to be the sponsor of you, Jerry, and you put in 8 customers, well, I'd get $10 for every customer. So you can see where there's huge money potential and earnings when it comes to the lead system. So let's just move on from there, okay? Now, I'm going to show you a good, better, and let me just back this real quick. I think I missed something here. This is a good way to grow your business. Just say you're working part-time and you have a full-time job, so you're doing the solar business part-time, okay? When you put in 15 leads, just 15 leads a month, just say 8 of those leads become good, you're going to get paid $160 for those leads. You're going to get 2 qualified contracts, so 2 times 250 is $500. That's $650 earnings on a part-time scale just by getting 1 lead every other day. Pretty simple. That's that can change a lot of lives in the United States just working part-time. So now I'm going to show you a little better way. Just say you put a little more effort into the company and you put 30 leads in that month. Well, you're going to get paid 15 on average. 15 leads, that's $450. 3 qualified contracts will give you $750. Now that's $1,200 for really 3 contracts. If you were a SunRoom associate, you could only earn $300 times 3. Okay? That would be $900. So you're going to 25% raise just by becoming a solar entrepreneur or franchise owner with Viridian. Now, the best way to do it, just say you do a trade show or a home show, and you get multiple leads, and you know what, a little bit more focus. Maybe you work this part full-time, or you put 80 leads in a month, okay? So you're going to pay about 40 leads will be really good, and you're going to pay $1,200 on those leads. 8 contracts will go to close. 8 and more contracts is $500 each. That's $4,000. That's $5,200 earnings just for about 2.5 leads per day. That's not hard work to make $5,000 a month. Now, if you were a SunRoom associate and you only had 8 contracts, that'd be 8 times 300. That's $2,400. Now, wouldn't you rather get paid double for the same amount of work? That's why it's really important to understand. By having a solar franchise, it just the income potential is much, much greater. So let me rehash what we have here, okay? Let me just give me my highlighter back here. Okay, and you might not be able to see this, but actually I'm not going to be able to see it. Let's change that again. We're going to go to now. Okay, SunRoom Rep, right? We're going to get a free referral website. We're going to have SunRoom access to track all your customers, and you're going to earn up to $300 for every one of your referrals that close, right? But as a solar franchise owner, you're going to get all 3 of those things we just talked about, but up to $500 for a closed solar contract, up to $30 for a lead, and you can build an organization. You get up team mentor bonuses and all kinds of customer acquisition bonuses and 20-year residuals, trip incentives and car bonuses. I'm not even going to go into the comp plan on that, but really the income potential is much, much higher, and I would definitely sway everybody's decision to become an associate just like I am. And I believe it's the best way to really grow your riches into this company. Now, how do you get started? Well, we talked about this. Some people just want to be a SunRoom associate. There's nothing wrong with that. We welcome you. Just get back to the person. If you take 30 seconds, get yourself a free website. You can earn $300 for every referral that you give. You don't have to worry about growing a team. Just refer people, earn $300. But for those people that want more money, they want an actual business, okay, you can be an energy franchise owner. And also, if you're a fundraiser, you can become an energy franchise owner as well and definitely get funds for your organization. And that is free to join as well. But if you are, just say, in the state of Massachusetts or California, you just want to market in one state, you don't want to be bothered about going, you have more than enough contacts in that state. We have a single state franchise fee of $199. That's a one-time fee. And this gives you all access to all those bonuses and commissions and growing a team. We talked about and earn, 2 to 3 times what a SunRoom associate can earn. An all-states territory, which I believe everybody should go because, in my experience in energy, I started off in New Hampshire and now I was in 41 states in my past company in just a short time. This $299, think about one referral can give you all that money back in your pocket really quick. Now, here's something interesting. Since I'm in the military, I really love this program, which is the Heroes program. If you're someone that's been in the military in the past, So you have a DD-214, you're out of the military, you never have to pay for an energy franchise. Matter of fact, if you're a spouse of that person, you never have to pay for that franchise. Now, if you're currently in the military, same thing. You're getting it absolutely free. It's a great program because we honor the heroes of the United States and we want to give back a little bit. Now, solar is going vertical. Get back to the person who invited you to this webcast and secure your future today. After this little slideshow, what I'm going to do, I'm going to just backspace for one here. I'm going to show you this proposal, okay? And on this proposal, it's an actual proposal of what you would get as a customer, right? So you're a SunRoom associate or you're an energy owner, franchise owner. Either way, the proposals are all the same. So you asked somebody if they wanted free solar. They put their information into the website that they wanted somebody to contact you. One of our partners from Solar City will contact the customer. And we're just going to say Jim on this as a reference to this proposal. This is actually a proposal, but I blocked out the contact information. Now, so Jim, they contacted you. They tell you a little bit about the company, and Jim lives in New York. So his utility cost is 30 cents per kilowatt. That's the supply portion and the delivery. Now, with solar, Jim's only going to be paying 15.7 cents. That's about a 50% savings. Now, you can see where Jim didn't have to pay any money, zero upfront cost for installation. It's all free. This is an actual one. This is not a test. This isn't like a fake proposal. It's a real proposal. Now, Jim's average bill for the average of the 12-month period of time currently right now is $218 a month. With solar, he's locked into a fixed rate for 20 years for $148. Now you're like, well, that doesn't look like that much saving this year, but it's going to grow, and I'm going to show you why it'll grow, okay? And it shows his usage comparison to the energy that is produced from his roof, and it shows what the solar panels will look like on his building, all right? And so Jim is actually into a fixed rate program. So he's, and I'm going to just change my highlighter because this is where it gets really exciting. So Jim was paying, right? He was paying 30 cents per kilowatt with the utility. He's averaging $218 a month. Okay, and there's two ways. I'm not going to go into this first way, which is a little bit cheaper per month. But I'll start with this one. Okay, you can go as a pay-you-go plan, and they would start you off at 15.7 cents. All right. Now that's a 50% savings right away, and so his bill would be $122 a month. And $16 would go to the utility, $106 would go to Solar City. He also gets a $5,000 tax credit to use on his individual tax returns. Now, and you can see where every year the annual increase for the utility is 4.8%, almost 5%, and it's 2.9% for Solar City increase, right? It's a fixed rate. Every year it will go up about 3%, right? But there's a 2% difference between the two. So this margin is going to grow every single year, and it's going to separate. And that's why they get a $47,000 savings in 20 years. But on this particular proposal, they just lock it in for $148 every single month for 20 years. Still get the $5,000 bonus, but they know exactly what their bill is going to be every single month. That's $148 for 20 years. 20 years. And they're going to save $49,000. If that's not all good, I don't know what is. I think this is an absolute slam dunk, and 95% of Americans now can do it because it's free. And people say, well, cost of going green is expensive with solar. No, it's really not now. It's free, right? But look what you can do for the atmosphere. Jim, by getting this solar program, right, by putting it on your roof, you're going to offset $250,000 pounds, 250,000 pounds is 244,000 pounds of CO2 emissions going into the atmosphere. Look what you're doing for your family and our Earth. I mean, one customer can really make a big difference in the United States. So, again, this is a solar proposal. Get back to the person who invited you. Some people on this webcast, because they want to become a customer, say, hey, you know what, I want a free proposal. Some people on this webcast, because they want to be a SunRoom associate and refer their friends and family or contacts they know, in and around $300. Some people want to make a real financial difference in their lives, get the solar franchise. Let's get started today. I'm here to train you every step of the way, and I'll welcome you to get your questions answered. But please get back to the person who invited you and just give them an answer. Listen, I want to be a SunRoom associate. I want to either that, or I want to be a franchise owner, or hey, it's not for me, but I'd love to be a solar customer. Either way, we love you and we'd like to have you. Thank you, everybody, and have a wonderful day.